To rescape this tank, I'm going to start by removing as much potting soil as possible from the substrate with a gravel vacuum. I can return this gravel to another one of my tanks, probably the 75, where true Siamese algae eaters should make short work of any black-beard or other types of algae growing on the rocks. Several hours later, the tank is clean. I decided to refill the tank repeatedly, halfway, in order to vacuum out as much potting soil as possible. If I had to do it again, I believe I'd just take all the gravel and potting soil to the backyard and strain it through a sieve. But the job's done and I'm ready to rescape the tank. I noticed that the bottom of this tank is not painted on the outside, as is the Amano shrimp tank. And I wonder if I should take the time to do that, because the way I like to feed shrimp is to leave one corner of the tank free of substrate and just drop food on that. I think it's, well, it looks better than a petri dish or shot glass sitting on top of the substrate. So I'll decide whether or not I want to paint the tank, or maybe it just looks good enough the way it is. Here you can see the Amano shrimp going to the corner to retrieve the food I've left for them. Sadly, I lost the female Amano shrimp. I neglected to turn the filter back on before I went to bed last night, and in the absence of the flow from the hang on the back filter, that shrimp decided to climb up between the filter and the filter floss, where I plugged the hole in the glass canopy, and got stuck in the filter floss and expired. So I have 2 male Amano shrimp left in this tank. I'm not sure why Amano shrimp tend to jump out of my tanks. I try to plug up all the holes to prevent that from happening. I've never had any cherry shrimp jump out. It could be that the parameters of my water just aren't that well suited to Amano shrimp, or maybe they do tend to jump out. Other aquarists have told me that their Amano shrimp didn't jump out, so it's probably something specific to the water I have.